So, since the quarantine actually started for me, I haven't really been doing anything. I mostly just played video games, and I worked out, and I did yoga. And so I thought I would take some time to start exploring some of the creative endeavors I've been meaning to look at for a long time now. And what better time than now? And one of those things was a personal blog. I've never really shared that much about my life before. I live a pretty private life. And so this is a very new experience for me. I hope anyone watching enjoys what I have to say. Not that I think my life is particularly interesting, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless, and thank you for watching. Also, if it wasn't perfectly clear by now, I am not 100% confident in front of a camera. I spent a lot of time as a radio DJ, so I'm very confident in my voice, but not so much in my appearance. When I was at Boston University, I was a DJ at WTVU for about 3 years. And so I developed an on-air personality, but I don't think that's going to help me a lot here because I kind of hated my on-air personality. I do apparently have like a different voice for radio than I do for real life, and I'm wondering if that's going to be the same for on camera. You know, an interesting facet of being on radio, and in my case, being a recording artist and hearing your voice a lot, is that the voice inside your head and your actual voice start to blend after a while. So you start to hear the same thing. Like, you know how if you don't hear your voice a lot and you watch a video of yourself, you cringe because it doesn't sound like you. Well, that's not how it is for me anymore. I hear the same thing in a recording as I do in my head. So that's not such a jarring experience for me. What is a jarring experience is seeing my image, because, like, in addition to not sharing a ton about my personal life, there also aren't a ton of photos of me, especially not recently. Yeah, I started growing my hair out last August, so it's been about 9 months. And it's been 9 months since I started growing it, and it's been about, let me think here, like 4 or 5 months since I started, or rather since I last cut my hair. There were a lot of really boring life updates, but I can't really think of anything else to talk about. Yeah, I've just been enjoying the quarantine. Well, I don't want to say before all of this started because Japan's response was so late, but before Japan schools first went on break, back at the beginning of March, I had felt really kind of tired at that point, even though we kind of, like, it felt like we had just come back from winter. That doesn't make any sense. That's not true at all, because sorry, I just felt tired. And so I was very happy to not have to go into school for a few weeks. And surprisingly, we did go back to school near the beginning of April. And so we just, at least I sort of waited in limbo for a couple weeks, wondering when they were going to finally close school again. And now here we are 2 weeks later. I've been hanging out at my house, and doing not a whole lot. As I said before, I hope anyone watching is enjoying it, and I plan to do more. So thank you. Have a great day.